Hello, good morning to all. Myself Madhusmita Panigrahi. Today we will discuss about the structure of flower. So first we need to know what is flower and which plant produce flower. As we know, most advanced and successful plant organism is angiospermic plant. So angiospermic plant produce flower for its sexual reproduction, and this is the structure of flower. And flower is nothing but a condensed stem. Flower is nothing but a condensed stem or modified stem. And a typical angiospermic flower consists of basically 4 different plants, that is calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Pedicel is this stalk-like structure, and this is the stalk-like structure which is known as pedicel, and the upper part of the pedicel, this swollen part is known as thalamus, and these holes are basically these floral holes are arise from the upper surface of the thalamus. Okay, so a typical angiospermic plant consists of calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, and pedicel is the stalk-like structure, and the upper part of the pedicel is known as thalamus, in which the floral holes are arises. So we will discuss one by one. First is calyx. What is calyx? The outermost part or this outermost floral part is known as calyx, and individual part of calyx is known as sepal. The function of sepal is to protect the flower in bud condition. Next is corolla. This brightly colored floral part is known as corolla, and individual part of corolla is known as petal. The function of petal is attract insect for pollination. And sepal function kono na protect the flower in bud condition. And in some cases petal and sepal fused to form perianth. In some cases petal or sepal or calyx and corolla fuse to form perianth, and individual member of perianth is known as tepal. This is the third floral part, which is known as androecium. This stalk-like structure or filament or thread-like structure is known as filament, and the tip portion of filament, this lobe portion, is known as anther and filament. This whole individual member is known as stamen, and fusion of stamen is known as androecium. And lastly, this middle part is known as carpel or pistil. The upper part is known as stigma, and this slender like structure which is known as style, and this basal part is known as ovary. Style, stigma and ovary, which is together known as pistil, and this part is known as gynoecium. Androecium is the male reproductive part and gynoecium is the female reproductive part, and androecium and gynoecium together known as essential whole. Androecium and gynoecium together form or known as essential whole because it take part in reproduction process. Lastly, what is complete flower and what is incomplete flower? What is complete flower? If all these 4 whole means calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium, if all these 4 whole present on a flower, then it is called complete flower. If any one is missing, then it's called incomplete flower. So this structure is a structure of a typically complete flower because these 4 holes are present, means calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium, these 4 holes are present. So when if a flower possesses calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium, then it's called complete flower. If one of these absent, then it's called incomplete flower. So this is all about the structure of flower. I hope you will easily understand this concept. In the next class, we will discuss about some terms which are associated with the structure of flower. Thank you.